Midnight Science Club offers a backstage pass to science. Get access to a global community of practicing scientists, live streaming shows, on-demand video content, and more. Founded on a tradition of groundbreaking scientists, considered wizards of their day.
Am I streaming right now?
I think so. There you go.
I'm streaming. I'm going through streaming. Oh, I see Remy said, what am I saying? What are you going to do tonight, Mr. Wizard the Fourth? Well, there you go. Oh, we're going to have fun tonight, let me tell you. I see we have some people visiting. Oh, good, good. I have volume good, sir. Yeah, sir is good. You say, sir, anytime you feel to. So I'm glad to see you, Remy, whoever you are, wherever you're from. And I'm just learning to do this, so be patient with me. Now I'm hearing myself late. That's cool. I'm talking all the way around the world, and it's coming out here late. It's right. Don't worry about it. I hired the hand. Or something like that. So now my volume's good. That's great. Yeah. It's better now. Thank you, Remy. Well, whoever I'm talking to, there is a small group of you right now, and that's okay. The first time we went online live was a few years ago. We did something called the Hardware Store Science. We're doing a gig for Ace Hardware, and we started out with, I don't know, 20 people. First time we went live from the studio here, and now we have 1,000,006 followers, I think. Is that what the number is, 1,000,006? 1.6 million followers from that few people that came to start be with us. So you grew up, Remy grew up with watching Wizard the Third. That sounds like a king, doesn't it? Wizard the Third, yeah. Well, I'm Jake. My name is Jake. I'm Wizard 4, and I actually do have a title from the Royal Institution in London. It was a tongue-in-cheek thing, a semi-official. It was given to me by the Duke of Kent, and I think he was the Queen's cousin. I think he's still with us, and he's probably in his 90s, I would guess. And the Royal Institution in Great Britain, and sometime I'll take you around the studio, I'll show you all the royal stuff, but it was where Michael Faraday worked. And he was who we call Wizard 1. Queen Victoria called him Wizard because wizard meant wisest one. It had nothing to do with witchcraft or magic or anything. Faraday was considered the world's first science teacher. Before his day, what they studied was called natural philosophy, and he thought young people should learn the laws, these new laws of science that they were discovering, and so he started bringing children in off the streets of London on Friday evenings to do what he called, let's see, what were they? Grand illuminations for the juvenile auditory. Grand illuminations for the juvenile auditory. So that's what Faraday started doing. and he wrote many of the activities for the decades that he was there. And he became the world's greatest scientist, I think. They say he would have had 4 Nobel Prizes had they had them back in his day. And he was a very religious man, a very kind man, and the only person, I think the only commoner the Queen said she would bow to. So he was a wonderful guy, and we called him Wizard. And the Wizard's title's been passed down 3 times to Wizard. And I'll explain those sometime. I'll take you over there and show you pictures of all the Wizards. And back in '95, I was given the title from Wizard 3. It was Don Herbert on American television. I was made Wizard 4. And after a while, I'll get out some of their wizard regalia and show you too. I've got some jewelry. I've got a bracelet, by golly. I don't know how many ounces of gold are in it. When I got it, Mr. Wizard said, "Hey, Jake, don't lose that bracelet. That gold costs $35 an ounce." And it's solid gold, so I don't know what it's worth now, but I bet it's, what's gold selling for now an ounce? I don't know.
No idea, yeah.
I think it's got 7 ounces of gold in it, or whatever it is. We'll check that out.
Somebody in chat should know.
No, it said, yeah, Mr. Wizard passed away in 2007. He did. He lived to be 90, and I worked for him for about 25 years. And back in 1980, they were deciding they were going to do this new thing called cable television, where they were going to run cables to all the houses in the U.S. And no, that'll never happen. And the gal who started this new network, what was her name? It'll come to me in a minute. She was a former teacher, started this company called Nickelodeon. And they thought they could get a network that would go to all these in cable TV, and they wanted to bring Mr. Wizard back. And he was getting a little old then, Remy, and I would call me Remy or Lynn, I don't know. And Alex has joined us. Oh yeah, Alex, cool. And Andrew, it's good to see you. I can't see you, but I can see you look pretty good in that picture. Okay. Andrew Morrow, were you ever in Winston County Jail? No, different guy, different Andrew, I suppose. All right, I was just checking. Didn't know. And there's Jason. You're, oh man, you were a Don fan? Yeah, Mr. Wizard's World. Well, every once in a while, you'll hear a reference to Jake. Don would throw Jake in the Mr. Wizard's World thing on television. He would say, "Hey, thank you, Jake," or something like that. But the way it worked out, I did all the hard work. He got the big check. That's the way that word, you know. Glad to see you're still around. Well, hello, Jack. I'm glad to still be around. By golly, I was born when Harry Truman was president. Then Eisenhower, so I'm a tough son again. I was raised by tough guys, I guess. I don't know. Remy, okay, Remy, we got you. Well, I want to tell you what, Jason, Mr. Wizard is still alive. We're carrying on the tradition of, I'm sitting in a room, and we'll show it to you in a minute. I'm sitting in a room that has a collection of science activities that started in 1795. In London, it's Royal Institution. It's been passed on to the Wizards. Do you have a picture of the Wizards, Jacob? They're such a handsome bunch of dogs. Look at them there. That makes you sit up and pay attention, doesn't it? There's Faraday on the left, and I've got to get a collar like that sometime. I don't need to dress like that. That's Michael Faraday, most beloved man. And right behind him is Hubert Allier. He was the Wizard 2. So what can I tell you? I won't go into great detail about the 4 wizards. I'll save room to talk about me, of course. I'll save room. But Allier was a chemist at Princeton, and Walt Disney made a movie about him called The Absent-Minded Professor back in 1960, I think it was. And Flubber, in that movie, was a takeoff of their discovery of Teflon, the fluorinated hydrocarbon. And right after World War II, everybody was terrified of atom bombs. Nobody knew what atomic energy is. And all the Americans knew they were terrified the Germans were going to use gas in World War II. And afraid that Germans were going to gas the United States. So they assigned some scientists to do anti-gas planning. And Dr. Allier was named the head planner for that, and he had 40 some assistants, one from each state. Albert Einstein was the gas guy for New Jersey. Einstein lived next door, about 2 houses down from Allier. So over the next few months, I'll tell you a lot of Einstein stories. They're really kind of cool. It was really kind of neat. So Allier was inherited the wizard torch from Faraday. Faraday passed away in what? 1867 or something like that. And about 20 years went by and there was no replacement for him. And then Madame Curie went to the Royal Institution to speak on her discovery of radium and stuff. And she said, I found the new wizard to replace Faraday. She had visited Princeton campus for a semester, and they assigned Doc Allier to be her sidekick. He was 16 years old and had polio in his jaw, so he kind of looked funny, but he was a brilliant speaker and a brilliant chemist, and so he got to be Madame Curie's sidekick. And hey, would you dig that thing out of the case? I'm wandering, I know. Let me know when you're ready to blow something up. I've got some things to blow up. We'll talk. Oh, those metals, down the bottom of the drawer. So Marie Curie suggested Allier would be the next wizard, and so he was made wizard too. And Marie Curie gave him a gift when she left Princeton. Now they'll see if they can find it. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. You got it. One of our most precious items here in the collection. Ooh, look at this thing. We'll get the camera guy to get a shot on this thing here. Look at this. So Marie Curie received this for some reason. I don't know why she got it, but she received it and she gave it to Allier. And it says on there, Sammlung von Metallen, Darmstadt. So it's a German thing. And inside is so beautiful for all you science nerds out there. Look at this. Check this out. These were some of the known metals at the time. This is 150 years ago. And these were samples of elements. And back then, it was very difficult to isolate pure elements. I mean, it was not an easy thing to do. And I don't know, you can't see it, but cesium, calcium, chromium, cobaltum, cuprum, ferrum, kalium, lithium. What's kalium? Ka, potassium. Oh, it's all in Latin. Ferrum. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that sweet? Do we have cesium in here? I don't think so. I don't hope not. Natrium. What's natrium? Na. Oh, sodium. And there's platinum and osmium and all that stuff. Stibium. I've never seen stibium. It's been in my possession all these years. Well, there's some stibium. Looky there. Son of a gun. Oh, wolframium. Yeah, W right there. That's tungsten. Look at that. There you go. A W for wolframium. Anyway, that is so cool. It's one of my most precious belongings that made it from Madame Curie to Wizard 2. And now it's stuck in our special cabinet over there. Please don't drop that. I want to drop that thing. I'll be in big trouble. Oh, hi, Jack. Well, sure.
Jack Linder's from Catacombs.
Oh, yeah.
We got easy on you, too.
Okay. I'm almost 52. Golly, these people are getting old. This is terrible. I'm falling apart here. So anyway, Allier was, I studied chemistry with him at Princeton for a while, and he was a very good teacher, and he passed the torch on to Don Herbert in 1951 or 52, I believe, and they were on NBC TV, and that's when I first had my first interaction with Mr. Wizard, like some of you that watched him when you were a kid. So here I am, I'm Wizard 4, and look at me. I'm getting awful old, and I've got to find Wizard 5. Ergo, that's part of the reason we're doing this, is to is to try to find the next wizard. And so far, we've got quite a few wizards in training, and we'd like to continue that. So that's cool. So let's see, what else do we do? I'm trying to see who else is coming. Sadly, Mr. Wizard passed, yeah. Well, I'm glad to meet you too, Remy. Glad to meet all of you. Can I volunteer as a tribute? Well, that's right. That would be cool. Donate blood to your nearest wizard. What can I say? Well, make sure you send me questions. What I'm trying to do, this is our first time doing live streaming, and we want to present to you whatever you would like to have and in what format and on what days, and share in the collection we have. We have the world's largest collection of science activities here. Somewhere, I used to say 20,000, and somebody else said it's between 30 and 40,000. But I didn't collect them all myself, of course. It was a lifetime of Faraday and a lifetime of Allier, a lifetime of Don Herbert, and then hopefully my lifetime isn't over quite yet. But I'm getting there. We've been collecting this stuff, and so, oh, you might be interested. Oh, before we go on, I have to do a ceremonial thing here. Promised Mr. Wizard I would do this, and then I'll go. And if there's any requests besides, telling me to shut up, of course, you just let me know, type it in there, and we'll see what we can do. But I have a couple of these. When Mr. Wizard started the show, I don't know if, you weren't around 1952, you wouldn't have seen it. Every show on NBC had one of these because they would do some live stuff or live to Kinescope or something like that. And this, that was the theme. I don't know what you call that. Not a theme song. What would that be called? A noise. An official noise of the NBC National Broadcasting System. And, oh, that's wrong. I played it wrong. I can't play 3 notes right. That's brilliant. NBC. So we are now on the air with NBC, and welcome Mr. Wizard. Isn't that sweet? So the first bit of science I want to do, by the way, is when I made a little promo to draw you in. I think we got 5 or 6 people watching, which is great. How many people are online?
How many's on Facebook?
I mean, on Facebook.
I got 6 on YouTube.
We're checking to see how many people are with us. We have 12 people. That's more than we started out with Hardware Science. And we're starting out with 12 people tonight, and we're going to grow this group to over 1 million shortly. So you guys, you folks who signed on first are very special to my heart. Thank you. There's Eric. Hello, Eric. Don't know you, I'm glad to meet you. And I remember Jack, for you crying out loud. Still plumbing in Oklahoma. Well, I'm proud of you, Jack. Wow. That's a long time ago, Jack. I knew you a long time ago. That's amazing. Anyway, here, this teapot belonged to the Faraday, or at least from the household. It might not have been his personally, but he lived in the Royal Institution in London. And this was an old teapot that they gave me. I was there with the guy there throwing stuff out and sorting through things. And I won't say his name, he'll get in trouble. This was 40 years ago, 35 years ago or something. And this was a teapot that they did not like. So that's There we go. 1 minute, please.